Hi everyone, just wanted to actually make this video so then I can pass along what works best for me when I was taking off my son's wallpaper border. Was hesitant to do this room because we had had a really tough time doing my other son's room about 3-4 years ago. And I completely destroyed the drywall trying to get the wallpaper up. Had to have my neighbor, who's a drywaller, come in and try and fix it. So I finally decided to tackle on my son's older room, and I've basically taken everything off so far except for this little tiny spot. So I wanted to show you what has worked well for me. When I started this yesterday, I decided to go on YouTube and watch videos just like everyone else does, and I came across this guy who, in my mind, what he had said made sense to me. He had said to use, here it is. It is a mixture of half fabric softener, half water, maybe a little more fabric softener. I have two tools. I have a scraping tool with a razor blade, and then I have just a regular flathead. Let me see if I can show you better. A flathead just scraper. So he had recommended that you basically spray all the wallpaper, let it sit for a few minutes, and then go ahead and start scraping. Well, pretty much everything he said worked good, except a couple things. So if you just try and remove both pieces, you're never going to get it. So then I tried this scoring tool. Tried to score, it's a round tool. Tried to score the wallpaper, then do it. I was still having a difficult time until I then realized that you have your glue layer and then you have your graphics layer on top. If I were to get rid of this layer first, and sometimes you can get a big piece going and sometimes it's going to be small, but for the most part it's really not so bad. I did nick my walls quite a bit, so I'll have some repairing to do, which is minor repairs compared to my other son's room, when I tell you it was horrible. So I just take that off, and then I get my spray bottle, which of course I left it over here. I get my spray bottle, spray it down, and I wouldn't spray it until I've gotten like this whole section, but just to show you, I got it all. Now I had pre-sprayed this before I started the video. Stuff comes up like it's nothing. I mean, look at how nice and easy that was. There's my little nick I made, which, like I said, I'll repair that, because Lord knows he's got lots of areas I'm going to need to repair anyways. And then you would just scrape that off. It's not going to take too much time. But this is basically what's worked for me. And again, I mean, if you try and get up both, you're never going to do it. Like, literally never going to do it. With my other son's room and his border, when we bought this scoring tool, my husband had scored like literally all over. We sprayed it down with this product from the hardware store that they recommend for wallpaper, and then tried to scrape it and it wouldn't come off. So there's just no way that you can get both those layers off unless you do them separately. And again, this is what works for me. I just thought I'd pass it on. And the best part is the room smells amazing. It's a little expensive because, you know, fabric softener isn't cheap, but it's really easy. And so then when you're done, absolutely we'll have to wash off all the fabric softener. So I'll have to wash it from the top all the way down. I'll have to do my baseboards. And make sure you have something that is collecting all the wallpaper, so you can just clean that right up. Hope this has helped for you, and if you have any questions, you can comment below. Thanks.